Well, we've reached the point of the semester where we're finally going to talk about something that you thought was communication related when the semester started. Because you might be saying, culture, self, and how I think and feel about myself? That's not what I expected from this class. But verbal communication and language, now we're getting somewhere. That's what I expected. Well, we have to talk about some of those necessities, those necessary items before we get started and we get to this point of the semester. Because you need to understand who you are first, because that's the foundation, that's the starting point that I want to work with. But now we're going to talk about language. What language is a unified system of symbols that people utilize to convey meaning, to share with one another. So understanding language and how it works and some of the problems we have with language is a very important part of your study of human communication. So again, think about culture. Certainly culture and values and beliefs, and in many cases a different language, is going to have a profound impact on how we communicate. The fact that people are different genders, and we know, those of us who've studied human communication, that men and women use communication, use words, use language differently and for different purposes. Researchers tell us that women try to build connections and build rapport with other people, whereas men try to maintain their status and their position via the use of language. We also have to give some thought to where does meaning reside and where did it originate? Most people think that meaning strictly comes from the dictionary, and that's simply not the case. New meanings are being created for existing words all the time. This is part of cultural evolution. Think about how technology has changed the meaning of words. Net and web mean something far different than they did 25 years ago. So in addition to studying culture and its impact on language and communication, and gender and its impact on language and communication, and how the different genders utilize language and communication, we're going to be investigating technology and the profound impact technology has had on language and how we all communicate. Think about it. You carry around a device in your pocket or purse that has more computing power than was used to send the astronauts to the moon when they landed there in 1969. So certainly that type of power in your pocket is changing how we use language and how we communicate. We're going to start our journey into the more applied portion of the class now, and it starts naturally with the discussion of language. This system we use to share meaning and interact with others.